Good afternoon from Epcot.
Yay.
So I know we've been here a little frequently, I guess, compared to other parks, but there's just a lot going on here. So we're here to see the preview center.
I'm so excited
in the
for
Odyssey, which we are very ready for. So it's a 12-minute circle vision video about all of the changes and new attractions coming to Epcot. So we will definitely be going there. Plus they released all the new merchandise in the Odyssey Center, which I already have some of the shirts from it with the new Epcot logo, which I love so much. So I'm excited for that. And we have some more food and wine to get today. We have like 30 more things on our list. And then Epcot Forever. So the last time we were here we saw Illuminations for the last time, and now Epcot Forever has started, which we've both seen videos of it, so we know what to expect.
Live stream.
But I'm excited to see it in person. It looks so cool, and the kites look awesome.
I'm so excited to see the kites.
And it just has like some good music with some questionable Latin at the end, but other than that, it sounds great. But we're coming to the park and we're already seeing changes. So the construction walls all have like this cool design on it, which we'll show that in a couple minutes. But we went past Spaceship Earth, and we can see some more Guardians work. So the back of the building is this really dark gray now, and it looks like they were painting all the stripes from the old Universe of Energy building, which is going to be the queue for Guardians. And then you launch into the Gravity building, which you can't really see from here, but it's a big giant blue building behind it. So definitely doing some more painting on Guardians, so it's exciting to see some progress made on that. And all these trees are entirely cut down over by guest relations, so this whole area is completely open. So I'm interested to see what they end up doing here. But we have a Living with the Land Fast Pass, so we're gonna start making our way towards the land. But
my favorite ride.
yeah, I'll show that construction wall design that they have with the new logo, because it just looks really cool. So we'll pass that on the way to Living with the Land. Here it is. So this construction wall was up the last time we were here, going around the Fountain of Nations. But because it's going to be here for quite some time, they have added this really cool colored pattern to it with the new Epcot logo. And they had this out in the front as well by the new entrance construction. So it just looks much nicer when you're surrounded by construction walls. And we did see a crane, which you can't see it from here, but back by Club Cool, they have a crane. So Club Cool's going down that time. But we already know that's going. It's already closed, so.
Half of me is like sad that there's just like construction everywhere, but the other half I'm just like excited.
I am, like, there's definitely some things that I think are kind of weird that are changing. There's some things that I would have preferred to see something different happen, I guess. Like, I really would have prioritized Imagination getting an update. But there's rumors that's still coming, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's
gonna take some getting used to. Cause like this is the Epcot I know. I'm like,
yeah,
it's gonna be weird.
But it seems like they are trying to like go back to kind of what Epcot used to be. And some of the things look awesome, like the new festival pavilion with like the 3-story like forest looks so cool.
Yeah.
And I think when we go into the preview center later, it's just gonna get us more excited.
I'm gonna buy so much like merch. I'm getting this shirt for sure.
I have this shirt, and I have a matching water bottle, and I have another shirt with the new logo.
Yeah.
So we'll be heading there later, but I think we're gonna go over to the land now.
And live with it.
And actually, I don't think we filmed Living with the Land since they changed that video. There's like a new HD video in it. We've been on it,
yeah, but
we didn't film it, so I'll film that part of the ride as well. It looks really nice when you go into the barn area. But it's a crowded day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over to the land and use our fast pass.
Let's do it.
Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on saltwater.
So we got off Living with the Land and did Figment really quick, and we are headed to the Odyssey. We are both so excited, and we know it's just literally a pavilion about what's coming in the future.
Like really, like stupid, not stupid, but like weird for freaking out. Or,
like a little more excited than we should be, but like we've seen videos and pictures of what it looks like, and it looks so cool.
I was just very excited. Like, look at that trash can. It's new.
The trash cans look great. The paint looks great. And from what we've seen of the inside, it looks great.
I love it.
It's just exciting to see so many changes coming here. And I like that they're like highlighting them here.
And I like the color, like the stripes on.
Yeah, it like matches the construction walls. And we just saw one of the stand-up menus for a drink and food menu for the Odyssey. And I had no idea they had food in there. They said they had popcorn and a souvenir bucket, so I'm curious to see if it's like a special Epcot bucket. I have no idea. And they had all kinds of sodas and daiquiris and pina coladas and hard ciders and beer and everything. So, oh yeah, there's another one of those pink menus by the door. So, lots of food and drinks available here.
Go see the future.
On top of all the food and wine booths. But like, I just love the new logos out. Everything about it looks so much nicer. And they're really highlighting the pavilion logos again, which I'm excited about.
That's my favorite part about everything.
It's just like painted on the wall here and it looks so good. But we're gonna head in. So we just walked in past the Circle Vision Theater and it looks so cool. But we're gonna wait for the show to restart. So over here they have a kiosk with all the new shirts. So here's the shirt that I'm wearing. Oh, that's the long sleeve version. And I have this water bottle too, because I just love this.
Oh my god, it's so soft.
Logo.
Is your shirt as soft as this?
No. Wait, no.
This is like really
I mean,
nice.
I wanted soft, I wanted the short sleeve, but this is like almost a pajama shirt.
That's so nice.
That's really comfortable.
$34.90.
So that's the long sleeve. Oh, I guess that's the same price?
Yeah.
So that was $35 for the long sleeve. I'm pretty sure the short sleeve was as well. Oh, it's $30, so $5 more. And then there's this white one. And then they have the iridescent hat. Oh, that looks really cool in that lighting with the rainbow.
Yeah.
And then they have a hat with the logo that matches the shirt.
Nice.
And then they have this iridescent jacket, which might be a rain jacket. It kind of feels like it. Yeah, I think it does, with like the little like pulls, the pull tabs for the hood.
Could be.
And it says Epcot on the hood in the new logo.
That's cool. And it has.
Yeah, this already sold out and looks like they just restocked it, so this has been very popular. So if you want that, you may have to grab it when you find it. And they have all these photo paths.
We're gonna be in here for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking some pictures because they look so cool.
This is my new favorite place.
But yeah, I'm excited for the future of Epcot. And we'll go into that Circle Vision Theater later. It sounds awesome, we can hear it.
These are the sparks that make us who we are. When we share these sparks with each other, it can be magical. Welcome to a place that celebrates the magic of possibility and always has, right from the very beginning.
In fact, the heart of everything we'll be doing in Disney World will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it Epcot.
Discover a place where real worlds are made fantastic. Where curiosity leads to discovery.
Everywhere it goes, water is alive with personality, changing form and inviting us to play. More magical than we know, this most precious of resources is waiting to share its secrets. Come, journey with water.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Corman Ridley from the planet Xandar. On behalf of all Xandarians, May I say that we are extremely pleased and excited to be coming from our world to your Disney World. At our Xandar exhibition, which we understand will be the first other world showcase pavilion, we will represent moment.
This is a critical moment when Rocket unplugs you and starts things.
Spectacular new films are coming. Let's take a peek at one of them. Wondrous China.
Chef Abby is preparing one of his specialties, which I am sure you will enjoy.
Coq au vin? No. A simple omelet? Too simple. Mais oui, that's it! Everything must be perfect! Ego est en salle! What are you doing? Remaining on
Celebration of Disney music. Where the magic of possibility awaits.
Okay.
So,
We have a lot to say.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure I just put all the footage in from our journey in the preview center. That was so cool. Like, the best thing I have ever seen for like a coming soon type thing.
Insane.
So first, like, you walk in there and they have a poster, they have posters all around the building for every single like attraction and pavilion that's ever been in Epcot, and they look amazing. They had them at D23, and I want to buy them all, but they're not for sale yet. I don't know if they will down the road, but they really should.
They
a lot
should
of people
for
buy
like
them.
the Festival of the Arts. You know how they have like just like little postcards.
Yes, I want some posters. And then they had 4 like photo pass boxes you could get your picture in. One of them was like kind of the backdrop of like the new Epcot with Spaceship Earth, which looked really cool, and the stars were lit up with the new logo. And then there was a Remy one,
Yeah, it was
and then Mary Poppins, and then Guardians of the Galaxy. So it was really cool, and 3 out of 4 had a photo pass person at them.
Yeah, the Mary Poppins one didn't have one, but we took a picture.
Yeah, so you can just take your own picture there. We didn't do the Guardians one because it makes it look like you're sitting in the ride vehicle, which is kind of weird. But yeah, so they were really cool pictures, and then they had the little store in there, which I kind of quickly filmed, and then the 12-minute video. Yes, we have matching shirts now. She got this
I'm
shirt.
not wearing it, but yeah.
And then we went in and watched the 12-minute video, and that was so cool. So that model that they built of Epcot in the middle is huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's bigger than I thought it was from watching videos of it.
Yeah, pictures don't do it justice. Like,
No, it was so cool. And then they projection mapped the whole thing. So like as you probably saw in the video, it's like changing with all the different elements of the show they're talking about.
insane.
And it was really like well done. It just looked amazing. Like during the Ratatouille part, they had little like ride vehicles driving around on the model.
Detailed,
like it was so cool.
And like, I just had goosebumps the whole time.
And I will say like I'm excited to see Epcot Forever tonight. We haven't seen that yet. And I know there's Aladdin at the end, and I haven't loved the idea of them like throwing Disney into Epcot where it doesn't need to be. Just because I feel like World Showcase is not about Disney. But I don't know, like the little segment they had for Harmonious sounded really cool.
Confirmed.
There was Tangled
There's a
in
little like clip of Flynn and Rapunzel in the boat with the lanterns. There's gonna be some Tangled music in there.
It sounded good. I mean,
I'm happy.
They've showed pictures of it before, and like the concept art looks awesome. I'm sure it's gonna be a good show, but it seems like it's gonna be very like Disney movie focused. But it's supposed to be like a celebration of Disney music around the world. I don't really know what that means.
I don't know.
But hopefully it'll be pretty cool. It looks good.
I don't know. I don't
cool.
even care. That was just cool.
But that preview center in general, yeah, like we'll totally go back. Like it's not like a one-time thing you have to watch. I mean, it's not gonna be different each time you go,
No.
but like I would totally watch that again.
Unless they add more.
There are supposedly more to announce. There was a very heavy focus of Mexico and Imagination on that model. They were huge,
And,
each
like,
of them.
You could see Test Track is like this big, and then
Right.
Imagination and Mexico are like.
Because Test Track, they actually, I think yesterday or today, they like announced that Test Track is expected to be closed for a 1-month renovation next year. So like technically it's getting a little update, so it's on the model, but it was small. Even though Test Track, the building itself is huge. And then Imagination was massive, and Mexico was big with a guitar leaning up against it, so sounds like Coco to me, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, and like the Mexico poster literally had Miguel
Front and
standing,
center,
yeah.
in front of the pyramid. And like there's like they ended the Coco show.
They had a separate thing for like the Grand Fiesta Tour.
They did.
But
Grand Fiesta Tour had its own poster, but they had a poster for every ride that's been closed. Right.
Attractions.
They had Maelstrom, they had Universe of Energy, Kitchen Cabaret, they had everything. So, I don't know, Mexico was really heavily focusing on Coco.
I mean,
so,
Coco's good.
We'll see what happens with that. But that was so cool. Definitely recommend going there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And all the new merchandise, so cool.
Yes.
I am a fan. Oh, and then afterwards, we did stop really quickly on the way over here at the Cool Track
Taste Track.
Test Wash. I don't know. Cool Wash, that's it, Cool Wash.
Oh, that's what I said.
It's been closed for a while. Is it?
I said Cool Wash.
You're right. It's been closed for a while, clearly. Don't remember the name. And I got this, it's a orange vanilla Coke with gin, which I love orange vanilla Coke, so I wanted to try this. And it comes in a little plastic souvenir food and wine cup.
Cute.
So that was cool. They normally have like a build your own slushie, which Amanda really wanted to try, and the slushie machines were not working. So we're gonna try to go back later and see if that's open, and then we'll like show what it looks like.
Because you can put boba in it, and I love boba.
Yeah, they had like what, like maybe 6 different types of slushie.
Yeah, there was like so the slushie was like blue raspberry, orange, banana.
There were a bunch. There were more.
Some other one.
I think there was a Coke one.
Coke.
I don't know. They had like at least 6,
and
then you
the
had toppings.
There's like Nerds, boba, all of the other. And there's like 2 other ones that.
It was pretty cool. Get to like make your own drink.
Yeah,
so.
like just fill out like a little slip, and they make it for you. It looks cool, and I want a slushie, so hopefully that works later.
It didn't sound like it was done for the day. They just told us when we walked up to the line that they didn't have them right now. So we'll go back later, and I think we'll probably go get some food soon and start walking around the countries. But Preview Center, 10 out of 10. So we came back to the Cool Wash. It is now working. So they hand you this little ticket, and you then check off the different flavors you want and the toppings.
I really wanted the blue raspberry one, but I guess it's
Yeah, they had no Coke and no blue raspberry right now.
Where?
But they also have this Coca-Cola slushie with Jack Daniels, and it's cherry vanilla as well, which sounds like a lot. But they renovated this whole area and it just looks really nice in here. And instead of the old Test Track car that used to be sitting out here, they got a bunch of tables and chairs. That's pretty cool. And I had my drink earlier, but now we're gonna get Amanda's and see how that was. The one that I had was really good. So that is the new sign for it. And then next to it, they also opened up the donut box finally. And they have a lot of good stuff. I do want to try something from here, but maybe next time, since we already got some drinks from the Cool Wash today. But we'll be back. And here it is. You got orange and watermelon with some boba.
Yeah, which I don't know how I'm gonna eat the boba because the straw isn't like...
Oh yes, it is not a thick straw.
So, I don't know. Maybe
You use enough pressure, it'll pop.
Yeah, it's good.
But is the orange is good?
Yeah, it's really good.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool addition to Food and Wine. And all different combinations you can make, so it's pretty cool. And it didn't take very long for them to get the machine working again. We just kind of went over to Mission Space and sat down and then came back over and it was working. But we're gonna make our way over to some food. Don't know what food yet, but we'll figure it out. So our first food booth of the day was Hawaii. So we got the tuna tataki, which is inspired by Aulani. And then we got a Kahlua pork slider. And they both look really good, but they were out of forks, so Amanda went to go find one. So we'll try it in a minute. And I did want to point out today that I am using one of my old Food and Wine gift card lanyards rather than my wristband, since I had some problems with that last time. But we will let you know how this is after we can find a fork. So we found a fork, and we had them both. What do you think?
Both were really good.
I thought so too. The tuna was so good.
It was amazing.
It had like a wasabi cream with it. And then the slider, it was like a little spicy. It was small, that's true. So they were both about, they were 5 something I think a piece.
$5.25 I think.
$5.25 for each of them. So I think the tuna was probably a better deal. There were 3 pieces of tuna.
Yeah, 3 pieces of tuna with like little things like slaw.
Yeah. But they were both good. And there was like a pineapple topping on the slider. But they also had these little postcards you could grab. So because the tuna is inspired by Aulani, they had this card you could take. So it has the recipe if you want to make it yourself. So that is the recipe for the tuna, and the wasabi, and then the crispy noodles they had with it. And it also says that if you go over to a information vacation club booth, you can get an additional recipe from Topolina, which is the restaurant coming to Riviera. But off to a good start today. Next up, we got the soup from Canada, which I'm pretty sure used to be like twice the size. Maybe not, but I remember it being bigger. But it's from Le Cellier, it's always really good, and they give you a little pretzel roll to dip it in, so I'm excited for this. So next up, we stopped at Italy and got the Polo, which looks like really good, like homemade chicken fingers with marinara sauce.
Like a lot.
Yeah, they're big.
For $6, like.
Which is pretty much what the price has been for like almost everything else we've got. Like they're all around like $5.25, $6.
That's like a big portion.
This is probably the biggest one we've had so far. But it looks really good. The line for Italy was crazy. I don't know, probably can't see it back there. But yeah, Italy's, I mean the park in general was just very crowded today.
Yeah.
But Italy had a long line. But we're gonna give this a try, it looks good. We just had our Italian chicken. What'd you think?
I am satisfied. I'm very full.
Yeah. How many things have we had so far?
We had the 2 things from Hawaii, the soup, and the chicken.
We had 4 things and we shared all 4. So we had like half of 4 things. And it was filling, especially the chicken. There were 3 big pieces.
Big, but it was so good.
It was really good. So it was like home-breaded?
Yeah. I might say that that's like my favorite thing.
I was trying to decide what my favorite was. I don't...
So far.
Like the slider was good. It wasn't like super hot though when we got it either.
The slider was good. It was just small. And
yeah, it was small.
It
wasn't super filling either. So like it was good. I don't know if I'd get it again though.
The tuna was good.
Tuna was really good.
So that was like a highlight.
And the soup was good, but like I've had the soup a ton of times, so I don't know if I would rank that at the top just because like it's nothing new to me. But the chicken was really good.
Chicken's so good.
That was definitely worth getting for sure.
And the sauce.
Yeah, it was like a sweet marinara. It was really good.
I approve.
But yeah, so now we have some time to kill before Epcot Forever because it doesn't close until 10 tonight. So we're just probably gonna wander. We may try to like get one more booth maybe for dessert later, but we're gonna take a break because we had a lot in a row.
I'm in a mini food.
So we'll see if we stop later before we head to the firework viewing wherever we find a spot for that. We may go into Fast Pass, we may not, we'll see. I don't know if Fast Pass is the best option or not. I think we got Fast Passes for it, but if we can find a better spot somewhere else in Lagoon, we'll just kind of see how the night goes. But it is very crowded today, so it might be hard to find a spot otherwise. So Fast Pass may be the way to go. We would just have to get there probably pretty early, because when we did that for Illuminations, we were not in the front.
Honestly, like, I don't mind just like chilling.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's not really much else we wanted to do today. So we'll just kind of find a spot and go from there.
Yeah.
So we are in the Fast Pass section. We have about 10 minutes to go before Epcot Forever begins. I'm very excited.
Me too.
But we did get cheesecake before we came here. But it was kind of complicated waiting in line, so we weren't able to film it. But we got, what was it, passion fruit?
Passion fruit macadamia.
Macadamia nut. Yeah.
Passion fruit cheesecake.
From the Hawaii. And it was really good.
It was really good.
It kind of reminded me.
Chocolate at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kind of reminded me of the completer one we got from the cheese trail.
I think that
it's similar-ish.
I think that the other one, I don't know. I like the other one better.
The fromage one?
Yeah.
I think so too. Because that one was more of like a pina colada. This one, almost like the cheesecake itself tasted similar, but it had the passion fruit like sauce on it, I guess. Liquid filling. But it was good, and the macadamia nut was really good.
Yeah.
So that was approved. Got another one checked off the list.
And
yeah, got a bunch of things. And now we have 10 minutes to go for Epcot Forever. I'm ready. We keep hearing the announcement, and it's a child, and it's not the same announcement for Illumination, so this is already weird.
It's very different.
So far, a little strange, but I'm ready for kites. watched our very first Epcot Forever, and it was so good.
I am obsessed.
And you were just saying how like the live stream did not do it justice.
Like, I liked it when I watched the live stream, but like, there was just different angles and like just different camera angles. Just being here and like seeing it in person, oh my goodness.
So good. The one, like, of course I was trying to film the whole show, and right when the kites ignited with the fireworks was the part where my camera went blurry. So of course I missed that one part, which was my favorite part of the show. But just like the new lasers look so good.
The lasers are amazing.
There were so many fireworks. Just like all the, like, the fun, like every time they played Imagination, like little like spiral fireworks.
Oh my god,
they were
so
cool.
Cute.
So I mean, overall it was really good, and I was so bothered during the live stream when Aladdin played, which I still don't think it belongs, but I will say, like, seeing it live, it's like a very small portion of the show that it's not bad enough that it like ruins the show in any, like, by any means.
No.
Like, I can overlook Aladdin and really appreciate the rest of it, because it was so good.
It was everything about it. So good.
I'm ready to see that again.
Yes, me too.
It didn't feel that short either. Like, I know it's not as long as Illuminations was, and a lot of people complained about how short it was. It didn't feel like...
Like, it wasn't long, but...
No, but it didn't feel terrible. Especially for like a transition show, it was not bad. Alright, so we're starting to try to close the video, and it was just very loud. With the construction, it's impossible to leave right now.
Yeah.
It's a journey. A magic journey. But yes, that's gonna be the end of today's video. So, that doesn't sound good. This car's turning itself on.
That's concerning.
Okay. But that is going to be, oh, that's not good. That's gonna be the end of this video. And this will be our last video from this weekend.
No.
I know. But it should be about the, I mean, for the rest of the year, they'll all be kind of spaced out how the last ones were. Between, what was our most recent video? Magic Kingdom at Tomorrowland. When we saw the new Tomorrowland sign. So the time between that and Saratoga is probably what it'll be again. And I don't really know what we're gonna do the next time. It'll be Halloween weekend. I know I'm doing a Run Disney 5K, so that'll be intense, and we'll maybe go to Universal. It's been a while since we've been there. Possibly, we'll see. And I do really want to go to Animal Kingdom. It's been a while since I've been there.
We have to do that.
So,
sorry, Universal.
More videos coming soon. Well, we have more than one day, so we'll see.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Gotta do some more food and wine too. But if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and then get that notification when our next videos are coming out in a few weeks. And we will see you guys real soon.